Have you ever wondered why neural retraining seems to work amazingly for some people, yet for you, maybe it feels like you're doing everything right and still not seeing the results that you want? After coaching hundreds of people using self-directed neuroplasticity, I've noticed that when progress stalls, it's usually not because the person is doing it wrong. It's because their limbic system doesn't feel safe enough to allow change. So today, I want to share 4 common reasons that neural retraining doesn't seem to be working, and how you can shift things to help your brain and body work together with you instead of against you. So the first thing is when we are using someone else's path. One of the biggest reasons people get stuck is that they're trying to follow someone else's exact program or routine. The phrases they use, the times they practice, even how and what they visualize about. And it's understandable. When you're struggling, you want to know what worked for someone else and to do exactly that. But the truth is that your brain's wiring, your body's history, and your limbic system's triggers are uniquely yours. It's like wearing someone else's shoes. They might look great on that other person, and they might get you down the path in the short term, but in the long term, they hurt and cause blisters that severely limit your forward movement. When you plug yourself into someone else's structure, it's easy to get stuck in checking all the boxes, but you might bypass what you actually need. Maybe more gentleness, maybe more laughter, more movement, or more stillness. So instead of copying a formula, try listening inward. Ask yourself, what helps my system to feel safe? What helps me to soften? That's how you find your rhythm. And that's where the real rewiring starts to take root. Second is moving too fast. Neural retraining can backfire if we're pushing too hard or moving too fast. The limbic system is like a sensitive guard dog. If it senses pressure or threat, even from something positive, it'll dig in and resist. I've seen clients go all in, hours of visualizations, multiple techniques, strict schedules. Their intentions are good, but their systems become overwhelmed. Healing doesn't happen through pushing or forcing or fixing. It happens through creating safety, through compassion, and through building trust with your limbic system. If your retraining feels like a job interview, or if you're noticing frustration, tension, or exhaustion, that's a cue to slow down. Small steps done with kindness are what create the lasting change. When your limbic system feels like it has a choice, not a demand, it opens the door to deeper healing. The third trap is making your neural retraining too heavy or too serious. Yes, it takes work, but the work should feel good. Your practice can feel like a stretch, but if every practice feels like a big effort, like you have to prove something or get it perfect or check all the boxes, then your brain stays in protective mode. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do for your healing is to bring in lightness. Maybe laughter, listening to music, being silly with your dog, or just dancing around the living room, or just sitting outside in the sunshine. Those moments of real joy and ease and calm are not extras. They're actually the heart of your retraining. They teach your brain that life is safe again. So yes, show up for your practice, but let it feel good. That's how new pathways become natural, not forced. The fourth trap is focusing too much on the outcome. This one is subtle, but really powerful. Most people start neural retraining because they want relief from symptoms. Of course we do. But when our focus is on how are my symptoms doing, or when will I heal, we actually are sending the message to the brain that says that we're not safe until everything changes. It's the subtle message of, I'll finally be happy when my symptoms are gone. That keeps the stress loop going. So instead, shift your focus to being present in the now with calm and peace. Each time you notice a small moment of peace, whether it's your breath, a sound you love, a comforting thought, you're telling your limbic system, it's okay now. We're safe in this moment. Healing begins when your system starts to believe that truth. So if you've been wondering why neural retraining doesn't seem to be working for you, please know you're not broken and you're not failing. You might just need a gentler pace, more authenticity, more play, or a shift from trying to get results to creating safety. So every time you approach your practice with compassion instead of control, your mindful self grows stronger. And your limbic system learns, we're on the same team now, so I can relax. And that's when true healing really happens, not from force, but from trust. If this resonates with you, I go much deeper into this inside of my book, Rewire Your Wellness. In it, I teach a gentle approach called compassionate self-coaching, a way of working with your limbic system instead of fighting against it. You'll also discover how to find the right tools and practices that fit your unique healing journey, not someone else's. You can find Rewire Your Wellness on Amazon or follow the link in the description below. And if you'd like weekly support and tools to help you calm your limbic system and reclaim your life, make sure to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss any of my new videos. Remember, every time you choose compassion over force, you're rewiring your brain for calm and healing. Keep showing up. Your nervous system is learning safety through every small choice that you make. Bye for now.